Today's video is another pregnancy update. You guys, we have made it to the end of the first trimester and I'm so excited. I am so excited to finally be here. There were days that I never thought that I would ever make it like this far in pregnancy. So to be 12 weeks, I'll be 13 weeks tomorrow. It's just kind of mind-blowing to me. I woke up this morning kind of like, it's really happening. I'm just so excited. I feel so blessed and yeah, I'm just so happy. So yeah, let me go ahead and get into this pregnancy update so I can let you guys know everything that I've experienced in the 12th week of pregnancy. Okay, so for my symptoms for the 12th week of pregnancy, I continue to have headaches, not as bad as they were in the 11th week. I had little bouts of nausea. I won't even say little bouts. I had nausea. I still had lazy days where I just didn't have a lot of energy to do anything, or I just kind of put myself on like a little bed rest a little bit because I kind of had cramping and stuff going on in my uterus or in my pelvis and stuff. So I've just been trying to chill and not do too much. My gag reflex is still an issue for me, and something that I forgot to mention in my 11-week pregnancy update is my eczema flare-ups. In my 11th week, maybe at the end of my 10th week going into my 11th week, my eczema start flaring up in my hands. So I'll show you what it looks like. You can see my eczema in my hands. This hand all here is really a bunch of dry patches. This one, my hands have a lot of dry patches on them. My eczema usually flares up in my hands like this. It's usually like a delayed response to stress, and it's usually like a month after I've had high stress. This is the second time it's happened this year. It hasn't happened like too many times in a year, especially if Dion didn't have to go out to sea, like go on deployment or nothing. So I'm pretty sure it was just from stressing in the earlier weeks of my first trimester. So through the month of September, I was just really stressed about getting through the first trimester, getting over the point of like my personal milestones of getting past when I experienced loss before. So that's also something that I've experienced. And the last symptom that I've had is like cracking nipples. I don't know, it's really strange. It kind of caught me off guard. I just looked down and it was mostly the one on the left, like around my areola on both breasts, but on like the actual nipple on this one, I'm experiencing some cracking, and I googled it and it's nipple fissures or something it says. It's common just in pregnancy in general because your areolas are expanding and changing and your breasts are changing, and so your skin gets a lot drier. And it did recommend like it just said nipple butters, and I think like maybe cocoa butter was on the list. So now I'm just kind of looking into some nipple butters to try out. They don't hurt or anything. I do get random like sharp pains in my nipples and in my breasts because I don't have the breast tenderness like I had before. It's calmed down a lot. It's just only when I hug somebody or if I just bump too hard that it kind of irritates me, but I'm not experiencing any pain or anything with it, so that's a good thing. It just mentioned to keep it moisturized but not too moist, like don't keep like a nipple pad or nothing on too long with it or whatever, because it can irritate it even more. But other than that, that's been my 12th week of pregnancy, you guys. Another thing I did this week, I did go get my genetic testing done. It's a 2-part genetic testing that I'm getting done. So I got one done this week, and the next one I'll get done when I am 16 weeks. Almost 17 weeks is that appointment. And then shortly after that, I'll be getting my anatomy scan, which is exciting. But my appointment went really well. I talked to you guys on Instagram about that appointment because I did talk to the doctor more about her and asked her about her opinion on Dopplers. and she let me know that she is against them. She's highly against fetal Dopplers, and I don't want to scare anyone, but the reason that I mention it on Instagram is just because I know how I would have, like, everybody throws out like, oh yeah, fetal Doppler give you a peace of mind. You can hear your baby's heartbeat and that lets you know everything is okay. And she told me a little story without using, you know, anyone's name or anything, but she's experienced someone who relied on the fetal Doppler instead of her maternal instincts when her baby wasn't doing much moving. And when she used her fetal Doppler, she found a heartbeat, and she used that as her sense of peace, like, okay, everything is okay. And she never went to the doctor to get checked or anything or whatever, because she was able to detect a heartbeat. And she went on to have a stillborn baby because she never went to the doctor to figure out what was actually going on internally. And I know that could have easily have been my thought process, is like, oh, okay, I heard the heartbeat, everything is okay. And when she told me that story, it was just kind of like, okay, yeah, no, I'm not even gonna mess with the fetal Doppler thing. I only asked her because my appointments are so far from each other, 6 weeks apart, and so I'm just kind of like, Lord have mercy, I don't even want to wait that long. I just want to check on baby every week if I can. But that I just wanted to kind of put out there just so you guys kind of have like a different perspective. You know, use your maternal instincts. If you feel like something is wrong, like my doctor said, they'd rather you just come on in and they'll do the test that they need to do to make sure everything is okay internally for baby and for you. And yeah, I don't want to turn into a person that starts to rely on fetal Dopplers or anything, so I'm kind of scared of them now. So I will not be doing that. We will be going, well, possibly, depending on Dion's work schedule, will determine when we'll be going to get the sneak scan done, where at least for now we know Dion will probably be finding out, but I don't know. I'm kind of like still on the fence on whether or not I'm gonna find out or not, and next month will be the time to find out. So I don't know, I guess I should make up my mind, if I want to do a gender reveal or not. My friend Courtney and my cousin are both like, yeah, we're gonna do a gender, like, we want to do a gender reveal, and everybody wants a gender reveal just because it's like a popular thing. But I don't know yet. I think I do want to kind of know now, but then I'm like, oh no, but then I'm like, I don't know, there's a lot of factors. But before I get off of here, show you baby and my bump, I want to show you guys some things that I got to help myself for pregnancy. So, well, the first thing I want to share is, because today is the end of my first trimester, I kind of wanted to kind of commemorate the milestone of making it through the first trimester. So I went to Home Goods and I picked up this little piggy bank. Isn't it so cute? It is so cute. This was $9.99 at Home Goods, and yeah, it's a little, this is the back of it. There's the hole for the change and stuff, but it's a little sheet, little coin bank, and it's so cute. I went to get something for baby because we hit a milestone today, and then I got me an Amazon package, and what should be in here is something to make me comfortable. So I'll open this box. The first thing that I got to help myself get comfortable, or to help my comfort level throughout the rest of pregnancy, is I got another, what is this, Neti Pot nasal rinse to flush out my nostrils and stuff. I needed another one because you're supposed to like change them ever so often, and I've had the one that I have for a long time. I didn't use it often. I may have used it not even a handful of times, but I got this to help with my nasal issues. This is just the protective screen on for my cell phone case. And this one I am most excited about because another thing I've experienced in 12th week of pregnancy is my lower back aches when I'm sleeping and I've been kind of tossing and turning a little bit more. And I don't know if I told you guys about my insomnia, but I've still been struggling with my sleep and waking up at crazy hours and stuff, and then I can't get comfortable. So I got this. I got the Boppy pregnancy wedge. It's pretty soft. I think it was about $15, but I will have a link down in the description box if you're interested. It can go between your legs, at my back when I'm sitting down, at my back when I'm sleeping, and then when I get bigger, if I want to take a nap with it, it can like hold the weight of your stomach like it's doing the lady here in the picture. But I hope it had good reviews, so I'm hoping that this works for me, because I'm struggling now with getting comfortable. I told you guys I have a weird way of sleeping right now, because I am trying to sleep sitting up a little bit, but I am a side sleeper. Somebody told me before I don't have to worry about sleeping on my side until I hit like 20 weeks, but I'm a side sleeper anyway, and it's just not comfortable as it was before. And my pillows on my bed are really plush and plump, and I can't like tuck them into my side, or like they're too plush where like if I put them between my knees, like it's too much of a gap. Like I have really plush pillows on my bed, so they're not really helpful when I'm sleeping, or they fall off in the middle of the night and they're on the floor when I wake up in the morning. And I didn't want to get a full-on pregnancy pillow just yet, taking up all of the bed, just because I'm not that big yet or whatever. So I just thought I'd get something smaller to try out, see how this helps me with getting comfortable at night. And then as time goes, maybe I will get a bigger pregnancy pillow. But I'm kind of like hesitant about it just a little bit, because I have a really good pillow that I like to sleep with. I like to take it everywhere with me. It's a good memory foam pillow. It's a hyper chill pillow, so it stays pretty cool for me, and it costs me a lot of money, and I really like my pillow, and so I don't like sleeping with nothing else. But I know if I get one of those big pregnancy body pillows, I have to pretty much sleep on that. And so I'm just kind of like, what am I gonna do? Unless I flip it the other way, I guess it could work then too, but we'll see. I just wanted to share this with you guys because yeah, my back is hurting. And then when I'm sitting up on the couch and stuff, I don't like to like sit on my decorative pillows or nothing like that either. So this will be my alternative to add me some extra support in my lower back when I'm just sitting on the couch. I don't think this lower back stuff it could be related to pregnancy, but prior to pregnancy, I had issues with sciatic nerve pain, and it would cause me a lot of lower back pain and stuff, and hip pain, and like pain down my left leg and in my left hip. And that's what I think I'm kind of experiencing again. It could be due to pregnancy too, but I think it's more due to my sciatic nerve issue that I'm having, but this can just help me along the way. Let me show you baby at 12 weeks. There we go. There's baby at 12 weeks, you guys. It says baby is 2.91 inches. This is baby at 12 weeks. Look at baby at 13 weeks. Oh my God, it's such a difference. I'll show you this again next week, but that difference was just like, what in the world? That's a big difference in a week. So now I'll give you guys a bump shot so you can see what the bump is looking like this week. So my shirt, this is a medium shirt that I got from Walmart, and it's been riding up my back all day. But here is Bo. It's this side, or I should do this, huh? It's this side. And then here is the front. And here we go. Here's the front. And someone asked me last week if I had stretch marks around my belly button already. These are just hyperpigmentation scarring from shaving and ingrown hairs and stuff. I'm half monkey, you guys, so I'm a hairy person, so I have to shave everywhere. So that's what is happening on my stomach. It's not stretch marks. It's just scarring from shaving and stuff over time. Here's the the side. And then here is this side. That was my bump for this week. I'm on the hunt. I'm almost out of my lotion, my little bump lotion and stuff, so it's almost time for me to get, I'm gonna switch to a butter because it is winter time and my skin usually does dry out in the winter. So I'm gonna get me a butter. But right now I've just been using my oil, and I use cocoa butter oil, and I use the Palmer's Belly lotion. I use those two together. Before I forget, I forgot to tell you guys, for the 12th week of pregnancy, I started taking a baby aspirin every single night when I take my prenatal vitamins and my vitamin D. So now I'm taking prenatals, vitamin D, and baby aspirin and Zyrtec every day, and I'm gonna take a baby aspirin for the rest of pregnancy just to help with preventing preeclampsia, because as I said before, there's a family history of it. That's why my mom had preeclampsia with me and my brother, and I was actually born a month premature. So that's why they're kind of taking things a little bit more while I'm doing a little bit more. And I just want to throw out there again, I'm sharing all of these symptoms and things that are happening to me just to share and document my own journey through pregnancy so that I have something to look back on. But I do not want you guys to think that something is wrong with you or your baby or your pregnancy because we aren't having the same symptoms. Please keep in mind that everybody is different. Every pregnancy is different. A lot of the symptoms that I've had, my mother has never experienced. Nobody in my family has experienced some of these things. So it's just all on the person. I did kind of start, I guess, showing earlier than a lot of other people. But another thing I want you guys to remember, that I was getting pumped with progesterone for the whole first trimester, and when you take progesterone, it kind of heightens your pregnancy symptoms because progesterone kind of mimics some of those symptoms as well. But also, this is also my third pregnancy at the same time too. So all of us are different. All of us are going to have different journeys. I have friends who had no symptoms whatsoever through their whole first trimester, no tender breasts, no nausea, nothing, and they have very healthy children. So I don't want you guys thinking that something is wrong with you. I just wanted to throw that out there because a lot of you guys I see either message me or comment about your own symptoms and how you're not having the same things go on, and I don't want you guys to be worrying because of what I share from my pregnancy. You guys know I have health issues and stuff that cause me to need things the way that I do, and then too, I might get more ultrasounds and doctor's appointments than someone else because I am considered moderate to high risk, and so I see maternal fetal medicine as well as a regular OB, and they work together. So yeah, I just want to throw that out there, but I'm gonna go ahead, sign off here. I thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.